Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. Want to say a big hello and welcome and thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. Also, it's Memorial Day. I want to say a big thank you to all those who have served, and I want to give a special kind of shout out to a couple of my shipmate brethren. Mike Storis W and Mike Storis P. Thanks for watching and thank you for your service. If you watched my last video, at least I think it was my last, I was doing the ugly Duckling. The little 6 horsepower I got beside the dumpster. Had shift issues, so the weather ain't been squat around here. In fact, it's still yuck, raining, crappy, blowing. Lucky if it gets to 50 degrees. But did what I did for the little bitty 6 horse and came out all right. I wouldn't classify it as an ugly duckling no more. Pretty cute little kicker. I have not started it yet. Had to pull the power head and dig all the shift pinions and stuff out of there that were all rusted and froze and corroded. And while I had that off, I cleaned the power head. I did not paint the power head, and the power head, after I washed it, is relatively clean. That cannot be said about the rest of the motor. It was filthy and what it is, you understand. So, got her back together, had to do some, I replaced the hood with one I had off an 8 that was in better shape. Replaced the propeller that had a big chunk. Somebody has done a repair on the tiller handle of this motor. I didn't even notice it when I posted the first video on this. The video that you'll see the before picture of. But it was pointed out to me by one of the subscribers, and I like to point out things when somebody does a job on one of these old kickers and does it well. When they do custom and they do it well, I like to point it out, and I will point that out. It is a job well done. Okay, we got that power head all washed up, pretty. There is no paint on this thing. I just washed it. You can see I got the carburetor off, and to my surprise, that I can see, none of the plastic is broke dead. Yippee! Which is unusual, because I did find a, yeah, right there. There's a crack right there. Can you see that? Hopefully you can see that. See that crack right there where my thumb is? There's a crack on that, but the carburetor survived it. We got the power head all cleaned up, washed up with a little purple power. That purple power is good stuff. Cleans it right up. So I'll be back. So let's give her a look. There's the little ugly ducklings now. This is a Belgium-made motor, 1990, made in Belgium. I was able to clean up the sticker a little bit there, and you can at least read the Belgium part and all. And oops. Whoa. And now, hopefully I got it in there. Forward, neutral, reverse. Shifts real nice now. Put new transom clamps on there. Nice new transom clamps. Put a nice custom choke knob. It even says choke on it. Looks a little better than the string that was hanging there. And I painted up some pieces like this little exhaust cap here. And did what we can did. Here is the repair that I wanted to point out. Somebody built this bracket here for this tiller handle. It's got 2 bolts here, 2 bolts here. It's made out of aluminum. They cut it to fit, shaped it, and then put a nice big heavy weld. It works good, looks good, quite acceptable. So, let me get her in the tank, and we'll get her started up. You're going to see what I see, because I have not run this motor yet. So I'll be right back. Alrighty. Compressor being pretty good. There's forward. There's neutral. There's reverse. Neutral. Situation, you understand? So the kill switch don't work, but other than that, she looks pretty good, runs pretty good. And I did not paint the actual power head. I painted the pan, and of course the rest of the motor. But the power head, You can see there's chunks of paint missing there and all. That's how clean it was once I got all the dirt off of it. So she's a nice little kicker now. Nice little kickers. Gotta put a kill switch. I bet I forgot to hook it up. Does that run nice or what? Kill switch. See if I forgot that. Well, we choke it. How about that? We choke it so it ain't no joking. So, little kicker came out pretty good. Got to figure out why the kill switch ain't working. You know, now that I think of it, I remember one wire that had a quick clip, but I don't remember the other one that should have went to the block somewhere. So, I don't think I have it hooked up, but just choke it. No, I'll hook that back up. That's real simple to do. Came out good. Runs good. It's no longer the ugly duckling. It's a little Belgian made cutie. Now, what am I gonna do next? Boy, I got a bunch. Don't know which one. I do. I got a Johnson 9.9 out there that just needs, I think, it just needs the recoil start fixed on it. Probably sucked in the spring. It's late 80s. It has the little pancake starter, so I'll need to do that. Got a little 15 out there. This guy's brutal on them, so who knows what I'm gonna find on that. But I'm sitting here in my shop. The truck pulls up, the gentleman gets out, comes over. I vaguely recognize him. He says, "Do you remember me? Years ago, 7, 8 years ago, I sold you like a 30 horse. I was heading out to the remote parts to my lodge, and I had it and didn't want to carry it out there, and yada yada." I said, "I do remember that. I bought it at a real reasonable price, sold it, and it was a nice clean engine." He pulls up and he goes, "Well, I got a couple little outboards out here I just thought I'd let you have. I don't have any need for them anymore." I said, "Well, I'm okay with that." "Yes, I am. You understand?" So we walk out to his truck, and he opens his tonneau cover, whatever you call it, capper lid, and says, "You want those?" "Oh yeah, I want those." Here's what the gentleman brought me. Now keep in mind, I didn't pay anything. He just gave them to me. Ain't that purty? The Evinrude 3.3 built-in tank. Cutie. I don't know if they got anything wrong with them. This is the one of them that he gave me. But does it pull over? It's probably been dropped down to David Jones. Woohoo! Don't you know? Then he says, "Do you want that guy? The Johnson 2-horse little egg beater with the 1 transom clamp." I said, "Yeah, I want that." And you say, "Do it pull over?" Yeah, it pulled over. Do you think you want those? Yeah, I want those. So, gentleman gave them to me. So, I'll be getting to them. I don't think I'm going to have to do much to either one of them. They sound really good and feel really good. So, thanks for watching.